we will discuss the other is hell, a famous proposition put forward by Sartre in his play No Exit. Many people misinterpret this statement as meaning that social interaction causes suffering. So the best solution is to distance oneself from human relationships. However, the original intention of this phrase is not to negate social interaction, but to explore how, when a person is completely defined by the gaze of others, they fall into a spiritual hell. If you overly care about others' opinions while ignoring your own will, that is true suffering. The problem does not lie in social interaction itself, but in how to maintain one's self in social contexts. Sartre argued that the gaze of others is a form of existential colonization. When others look at me, I alienate myself into an object for others. This process of objectification deprives the subject of their essential freedom, forcing the self to reorient within a system constructed by others. Just as the character Garson in the play falls into existential anxiety under others' scrutiny, every individual undergoes an ontological deconstruction of identity in social gazes. Existentialism has always emphasized that existence precedes essence, but the freedom of others fundamentally conflicts with my own freedom. In Being and Nothingness, Sartre states that human relationships are essentially an eternal struggle of master-slave dynamics, where each person attempts to objectify others to confirm their own subjectivity. This mutual alienation constitutes the hellish state of human relationships. However, when an individual cannot bear the pressure of others' gazes, they may fall into a state of bad faith or excessively identify with others, hoping to become being in itself, and so I, or completely deny others, falling into solipsism. Both extremes deviate from the nature of being for itself, or so I. From a psychological perspective, excessive sensitivity in relationships often stems from defenses against existential loneliness. Individuals escape the self by creating interpersonal conflicts, transforming existential anxiety into specific interpersonal fears. This hellish othering is actually a psychological compensation against feelings of nothingness. We should recognize that the essence of hell, others becoming hell, arises from our abandonment of the right to free choice. By assuming the responsibility of choice, we can transform interpersonal conflicts into opportunities for pursuing meaning. As existential psychology emphasizes, even pain holds meaning in establishing what Martin Buber called the I-thou relationship, transcending the instrumental I-it model. When two free subjects meet, hell may transform into purgatory, ultimately leading to redemption. The essence of the other is hell does not lie in the objective existence of others, but in the mode of being that the subject chooses when confronting others.